congratulates to all of you for passing your grade 6 with a great results, and I welcomes you in your new session, that is the grade 7. Now in 7 I am your science teacher. So let's start with today's topic. So students, let's start with the chapter first, that is the nutrition in plants. As you all know, nutrition is most essential for all the living organisms, whether they are plants, animals or human beings. Nutrition provides us energy. It is very much essential for all the living organisms. Now, what is the definition of nutrition? You can define nutrition like nutrition, the process of taking food and its utilization by the body is called nutrition. Now, students, this is the definition of nutrition. In our life, we require energy to perform various activities. This energy we will get through the food whatever we eat. That's why we have to eat healthy foods. We have to eat chapatis, vegetables, dal. Okay? These foods gives us energy so that we can do everything. So this is the definition of nutrition. It is the process of taking of food and its utilization. जो हमारी बॉडी में क्या है प्रोसेस होती है, उसका फूड का डाइजेशन होता है, जिससे हमारी बॉडी को एनर्जी मिलती है. We will get the energy and now we are able to do everything. And that is its utilization by the body. It is the definition of nutrition. Now the next is modes of nutrition. Modes of nutrition. Students, generally there are two modes of nutrition. The first one is autotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic mode of nutrition, and the second one is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now, what is autotrophic mode of nutrition? Auto means self, खुद से, and the other word is tros. It means nourishment. So, in the autotrophic mode of nutrition, the organisms makes their food by themselves. Auto means self, मतलब खुद से. Autotrophic mode of nutrition वो होता है जिसमें organisms अपना food खुद prepare करते हैं. The best examples of the autotrophic mode of nutrition are the plants. Plants, with the help of the process known as photosynthesis, makes their food. That's why they are known as autotrophs. And the other one is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In this, the hetero means other, or you can say different, and troph means same the nourishment. So in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, the living organisms depends on other for their nutrition. For examples, animals and human beings, we totally depend on plants for our nutrition. So that's why our mode of nutrition is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. हेट्रोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन वो होता है जिसमें ऑर्गेनिज्म अपने फूड के लिए टोटली दूसरे पर डिपेंड रहता है. दैट इज द हेट्रोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन.
So, students, the mode of nutrition in which the organisms makes its food itself from simple inorganic substances is called autotrophic nutrition. The organisms which makes their own food from these simple substances present in the environment are called autotrophs. Autotrophs are the producers of food, so they are also called producers. The best example is green plants. Green plants make their food from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. So, the mode of nutrition in green plants is autotrophic. The process through which they prepare their food is known as photosynthesis. Now, these are some examples of the organisms showing autotrophic mode of nutrition. The Euglena is a green single-celled freshwater organism. Its mode of nutrition is autotrophic. Now, Volvox is an algae. What are the algae? Students, you often see slimy green patches in ponds or in the other stagnant water bodies. These are generally formed by the growth of organisms called algae. So, Volvox is a green single celled aquatic organism which shows autotrophic mode of nutrition, and the other examples are the all green plants around us. They are also known as producers, and there are some bacteria also which shows the autotrophic mode of nutrition. Yes, students, as you all knows, the autotrophs makes their own food, and the example of autotrophs are producers, that are the green plants. Green plants makes their own food by the process known as photosynthesis. So in this you have seen the process of photosynthesis. In this process of photosynthesis, the green plants makes their food from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The product glucose is formed and the oxygen gas is released. This is the process of photosynthesis. In this, the plant convert solar energy into chemical energy of food. This synthesized food is then distributed to different parts of the plant or tree. During photosynthesis, green plants take carbon dioxide of the air through tiny pores called stomata. These stomata are present on the undersurface of the leaves. Now, the role of leaves in photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs mostly in leaves. This diagram shows the inner structure of the leaf. Shows two important features, that is presence of the chlorophyll, that chlorophyll containing the cells, and the presence of small pores that are known as stomata. They are generally present on the undersurface of the leaf, and the carbon dioxide enters a leaf through these pores only. That pores are surrounded by the guard cells. The guard cells control the entry and exit of this water molecules inside it, water molecules and the carbon dioxide. When the guard cells are turgid, it means the stomata is open, and when the guard cells are flaccid, it means the stomata are closed. Now the next is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In this mode of nutrition, the organisms are totally depend on others for their food. They derive energy and by the digestion of organic substance obtained from plants and animals. Human beings and animals are the examples of heterotrophic mode of nutrition. We are also totally depend on plants and animals for our food. So today we discuss about the nutrition, different modes of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic. So students, this is all for today. Thank you so much.